Hey, Sid here with DS Dipshit Kennels. Hey, so the zones are over with. It's the morning after. I got my stuff all packed up. I'm headed home. So driving down this 2-lane road here, and just thought maybe I would give a little update. Last night went much better than first night. We ended up not doing so well, but at least we got into a few coons. But man, I'll tell you, we were stacked up with a couple of really good dogs. You know, several of them out of the 4-dog cast. I know for sure 2 of them are headed to the World Championships. And one of them was the top scoring dog for the weekend. So I don't feel so bad. I feel pretty good about the old girl. She's 7 years old. She went out there and fought hard with them. We just didn't get the breaks last night. Kind of what happened was we cut loose, and I got old rain struck in right off the bat. Things were going really good, and then a couple other dogs strike in, and so everybody's running at that point. And so I go ahead and tree Rain. She sounds treed. She's sitting pretty stationary, and so I thought I'd go ahead and tree her. And about that time, another dog treed in a different spot. So we headed to both those dogs. They were real close to each other, but on different trees. They were on split trees, and so what happened is we got the one dog, and she was closest to us, and they tied her up. But Rain was treed first, so we went on to Rain, and once we got to Rain, she was in a hole, and as we're walking up, she jumps off that hole and goes over to another hole. What she was doing was she was running a coon back and forth in that hole, and no fault of her own. That's just the brakes, man. That's just a bad brake. She was doing what she was doing, and unfortunately, you can't leave the tree or the hole once you're at one. So, you know, it wasn't our night, basically. That put us in the hole right off the bat. You know, I lost my tree points there and got minused, and things were pretty rough after that, although it did get better. Just the other dogs got a better, quicker start than us. So the cast win ended up being just a plus 125, but don't let the score deceive you, because it was actually a much better hunt than that. So we had a couple other trees after the hole incident, and then Rain treed again. Got in there, and just another tough break. She got in along this creek bank where it was pretty woolly in there, and not a lot of good spots to shine the tree. So we couldn't see it. So it was a den tree. It had a small, probably a 3-inch hole, 3 or 4-inch hole. Probably just maybe big enough for a small coon to get in, but not that much bigger. So that was a circle tree. Didn't do us no good, you know. We needed the coon. Tiebreaker, that would have been something, but it didn't mean nothing to us. So then a couple other dogs treed, and same kind of stuff, circle trees. Did have one dog that went, my God, almost 2 miles away. Couldn't even hear her. We had to walk to even get a listen at her. And wow, ended up that dog had the coon. On the way over, we had a little controversy. This young man that was hunting with us, I believe he was 13, 14 years old. Good little handler. I don't remember what his name was off the top of my head. Good kid, though. Rain and his dog, Queenie, had treed together, and we both called treed, and I called treed first. So we would have got the points if the more points if we'd have got there. But unfortunately, we got there, and they treed in a drain tile. And the controversy is we had to split up because we had dogs in all different directions. So they were to go handle the one gentleman was supposed to go handle his dog. The young man was supposed to go handle his dog, and I was supposed to handle my dog. And then we were supposed to go to the first tree, which was that one that was 2 miles away. So we did that, and on the way over there, the young boy and the other man got there to our dogs first. That guy was supposed to go to his dog first, so he kind of didn't follow the rules, and then he started claiming that our dogs were fighting. Well, nobody's seen it. Even the young man was there, said he didn't see nothing. He said they were kind of jumping over each other back and forth trying to get into that hole, but they weren't fighting. So that guy was kind of trying to pull a slick one. Well, the judge didn't fall for that and made it right. So so we went on and got the dog that was the furthest away. He had a couple coon in the tree. Come back to the other gentleman's dog, and he had four coon in a tree. And then we went back to the dogs in the hole, which was my dog and the young man's dog, Queenie. And well, it was in a drain tile, and that coon got on through there and went up the other side, and we couldn't see it. So we looked around as long as we could. There's an 8-minute deadline to shine the tree, and well, of course the pipe, whatever you want to call it, the hole. And we just couldn't find nothing. So that was another circle there. So it was just the cards wasn't stacked for us last night. It just didn't go as good as we planned. Not that any of the dogs did bad. It's just that they all split up and went their own way, and we had to do a lot of walking. I think I did almost 5 miles of walking last night to go to these trees. So I'm pretty wore out today, but I'm not disappointed with old Rain. She did a good job. Just wasn't in our cards. So hey, that was the zones. The old girl did all right. We had fun. We hunted with a bunch of nice guys this weekend. There was a couple that wasn't so damn nice, that was way too damn serious for me. That's why I don't like these big hunts, but I like my local hunts that people get along and aren't so serious and want to cheat and shit. But hey, it is what it is. We had a good time. Off to the next trial. We're gonna get old Rain granded out, and we'll probably ship her back home, and then we're gonna start working pups and see what old Jammin' Juke Joint Jenny's got up her sleeve for this year. She's ready to rock and roll, so I can't wait to get her in the woods. DS Dipshit Kennels, this is Sid, and I am out.